Hello, welcome to my channel and thanks for tuning into this video. Today I'm doing a demonstration and review of this new Chanel product, which is from their Le Blanc collection for summer 2021, and it's called the Perles de Lumière Illuminating Powder Blush. So if you'd like to see me apply this and share my thoughts on it, and also find out a little bit about this nail polish that is also part of the collection, just keep on watching. Okay, here's the product. I've used this a few times now, so the embossing isn't quite intact, but I think you can still get the idea of how beautiful that imprint is. When you look at this, it looks pretty much just like a champagne highlighter, but it's called an illuminating blush. And the way that I like to use it is actually sort of like I used the Peau de Pêche highlighter from Westman Atelier in a video a couple of weeks ago, which is sort of as your 3-in-1 cheek product as well as a wash of color on the eyes. So I'll show you just a little swatch of the color here. Pretty true to what it looks like in the pan, except I think that I can see a little bit more rosiness when I swatch it, and I can certainly see a lot more rosiness when I use this on my cheeks. So the first time I tried it on my cheeks, I did it with the soft cheek brush from Sonia G, which worked, but it just took quite a while to build it up to the level that I wanted it built up to. I tried next the Sculpt 2 from Sonia G, which picked up the product really well and worked really well to get it on my cheek, but it just wasn't the ideal shape for me. And then I discovered that using the smooth buffer is the best way to get the product on really quickly and easily. It splays out quite wide, so it's big enough to cover the bronzer, blush, and highlight areas sort of all at once. So I'm just gonna go right in with this and just put it on my face. And you can see that's just 2 little dips in, and it's already giving a nice rosy bronziness onto the cheek there. Now, obviously, I have my foundation and concealer on, and I have a little bit of powder on as well, but I didn't powder on my cheeks because I just wanted this to catch onto the skin really easily. So I think that's pretty good for the cheeks. It does come with this little brush, which is not my favorite for applying, although it does work pretty well. Actually, what I like to use this for is just kind of buffing out. Normally I would use my smooth buffer as my buffing, but since I'm using that to actually apply the product, I like to then just take this little half moon brush and just sort of buff around the edges and just make sure there are no harsh lines and everything's blended really nicely into the skin. Okay, so that's good for the face area, and now I'm going to just throw a little bit of it onto my eyes too. So this is my jumbo blender from Sonia G, which is really good for picking up a lot of product and applying it very quickly over the whole eyelid. And then I like to take my little flat definer and just go underneath the eyes. And then I'll do my little lip shading too. And it's as simple as that. And I'm gonna keep this look really simple. So I'm just gonna do my upper waterline with the Chantecaille Jasper liner. That just adds a little bit of definition onto the eyes. I'm not gonna bother with mascara today. And then I'm just going to take my Victoria Beckham lip definer in the shade 01 and put it all over my lips. And that's it. So that's just a really quick and easy, simple way to use this as your one color product for your face. And then you can just throw on whatever you want for your lips. I'm happy with just this sort of pale lip liner today. I do think, at least for fair and light skin tones, this really does work well as a blush and even as a blush bronzer highlight hybrid. If you have medium tan and deeper skin, I think it's going to be a really beautiful highlighter. It's a baked gelée formula, so it is a very smooth texture. And I would say that it's sort of a soft metallic finish, maybe not even into the metallic zone, but certainly illuminating and shiny. I don't find it emphasizes texture too much, maybe a tiny little bit, but texture on my cheeks isn't really one of my main issues, so I might not be the best person to assess that aspect of it. But for me, at least, I think it looks quite natural and just like a really glowy, bronzy flush on my cheeks. I want to also talk about one of the nail polishes that came in this collection. The shade of this is Perles Blanche, and I have it on my nails now too. And it's just a very sheer, pearly, iridescent nail polish. It sort of changes color depending on the angle and the light. So sometimes it looks like a very cool pink kind of violet. Sometimes it looks almost like a golden peach tone. And sometimes you can also see sort of green and yellowish tones in there. So it's very pretty. This is 3 coats of it. And it's actually holding up really well. I've had this on for about 3 days now. And normally nail polish doesn't hold on too well to my nails, so I'm happy that it's been lasting well. It's also nice if you're like me and you're not really very good at painting your nails. It's such a light and sheer color that even if you get it onto your skin and so on around the nails, it's not going to show up too much. For me, I like that aspect of it as well. So I think that's about it for this video. That's pretty much what I wanted to say. I just wanted to do a little demonstration and show you how I like to use this product. If you have any comments or questions, I'd love to see those below. If you'd like to see more from me and you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I would really love for you to do so. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.